We're gonna take a look at the last three fights for Michal Oleksiejczuk. I bodied that name. Um, his last three fights have all ended in the first round. He fights with an aggression. He's coming forward at all times, and when he's coming forward, he's dipping his head and he's throwing. He's winging it. He's winging it. Um, the fight against Cheaty, um, he actually got rocked. He took a head kick in the first round. Um, he was coming forward. He was applying the pressure. They were both swinging. It was an aggressive first round, and Cheaty, it sounds bad, but he didn't have the stamina to last a round. He was tired. He was tired, even though he rocked Michal early in the first round, relatively early. He ran out of gas, and Michal ended up taking him down, ground and pound, finished it in the first round. But it's something showed in that fight that he is very susceptible to body shots. And in the next fight against Michel Pereira, it showed. It showed. His body is wide open, midsection is wide open as he's coming forward and he's winging those shots. And he doesn't do a good job of protecting his body just with his aggression and fighting style. And there was a body shot that took him out from Pereira um, early, within the first minute of the fight. Within the first minute of the fight, took a shot, visibly grimaced, and then Pereira applied the pressure and finished the fight. Man, that was crazy. Next fight, Kevin Holland. Against Kevin Holland, he actually rocked him. He rocked Kevin Holland once again within the first minute. It's hard to do a breakdown of a fight when every single fight is ended in the first round. And this the last two he's had ended in the first minute. He rocks Kevin Holland, drops him, too ambitious, overeager, chased him down to the ground, swinging wildly. Kevin Holland was able to grab a hold of an arm, flip it around, put him in an armbar. Um, it broke his arm, but he couldn't have broke it because he's fighting. I want to say less than 6 months, at least less than 6 months. It's UFC 302, I believe that happened. Which is a little strange that he's in the fight so soon after he didn't tap to Kevin Holland. It was just assumed that his arm went limp. We assumed his arm was broken, but he's right back fighting again. So now let's take a look at Sharabutdin. We'll just look at his last two against Bruno. Shara, he kicks so well. He's so athletic. He moves around the ring extremely well. And he's able to fire off those kicks from different angles, from different points, and he can inflict damage with his kicks. Where he can take away, he can really slow you down as far as your movement, whether it's to the legs or to the body. And he does a great job at distance management, keeping you in areas where he can inflict damage, and he's taken as little as possible. Now there are some openings. There's some openings to be able to land against him, and he doesn't seem to really put his foot on the gas. He's not pressing forward as much. He's staying outside the black line. He's moving around the cage. He's doing distance management, and he's staying true to himself. The thing I really like about Sharabullet that can be kind of a turnoff because he was introduced to us as this monster, dangerous, undefeated, never lost. Now he's 13-0, 11 knockouts. That he's just this, vicious person that's coming with anger and knocking everybody head off. But he's a very measured, very solid, very capable fighter. And I think the UFC did an excellent job here of matchmaking. Especially coming off last week, where there was a lot of complaints about the fights, and whether it was the time that the fights were happening or the specific matchups, there was a lot of people upset about the matchmaking from last week. And with this fight on short notice because of Nick Diaz having to drop out, they did a great job of putting somebody in there with sharp bullet that is going to force him to, I guess, be more aggressive from the start, because Michal is coming forward. He's coming forward and he's throwing bombs. He's throwing bombs and he's trying to get you out of there quick. His fights end early, and I think they did a great job of scheduling this fight, but it's going to be sharp bullet, second round at latest.